right there? Oh, that.
Oh, I thought that was grandma. I'm sorry, I thought that
Good evening and welcome to everybody, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers, sisters. We really appreciate, not only do we appreciate this night, it is definitely a special night where we can celebrate the passing of our 8th grade students. It is also a night for myself and all the staff members here to thank the parents for everything you've done through your child's 1, 2, or 3 years here at Heritage Middle School. We're extremely proud of all of our 8th graders' accomplishments. We are even more excited and will be even prouder of their future accomplishments as they head to the high school level. So welcome, and at this time, could we all rise for the saying of our Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. You may be seated. Okay, at this time, I'd like to take a second to announce a couple guests that we have here with us tonight. All of our 8th grade teaching staff, if you could please stand up. I'd like to give them a round of applause, please. 8th grade teachers, please stand. Also, I would like to recognize Mr. Tom Bly. He is with our Board of Education. Tom, if you could please stand and give him a round of applause. Also with us this evening, we have our District Personnel Director, former principal at Hillview Elementary, Mrs. Barbara Quackenbush. And when we began thinking about graduation, and we thought about this for a long time now, it's an event that we planned started around Christmas time. We were talking about who should we have come in and speak to our kids, and what's the message that we want to give our students. I thought there was no better other person to share that message than our guest speaker this evening. Our guest speaker this evening is our Director of Curriculum for our entire school district. She is a graduate of Denison University. She is originally from New York, and by way of Denison University, fell in love with this area, began teaching at Newark High School out of college, eventually worked her way up to being an assistant principal. She is the curriculum director at Newark High School. I think she is a great candidate to speak with our 8th graders because first and foremost, she believes in Newark City Schools students, staff, and parents. She's settled down here, her roots are here, and she has a great message to share with all of you. So at this time, I would like to introduce our guest speaker, Ms. Maura Horgan.
I appreciate the fact I was able to be here tonight to speak, and Mr. Pickus also failed to mention I was his 11th grade English teacher. So, and I will be talking about that a little later in my presentation to you tonight. But no, I mean, as I was walking in, I saw some other students, former students, and I do have a great pride. I do live in Newark. I have been with the school system for 24 years, and I've been living in Newark for 16 years. So my roots are here now, and I think Newark has a great deal to offer. The community has a great deal to offer. I think our school system has a great deal to offer. And in my 24 years, it's done well by me, and I know I have taken advantage of the opportunities it's afforded me. My message tonight is going to be primarily for the students, so that's why I'm backing up a little bit so I can see you all a little better. But I'm working on, this is my speech, okay? So it's not going to be that long, but I'm going to be working from one quote. Part of what I do, I go to a lot of meetings. And as Mr. Pickett said, with the fact that I'm the curriculum director, but I did kind of go through the ranks in terms of I started as a long-term substitute in the district, then was a teacher, but at the same time as a teacher, I was a coach. I was a head coach in swimming for 10 years, and then I was an assistant principal at the high school, and have been in my current role for 4 years. And when I found this particular quote, I think I was looking through things this morning and saw this, and it pretty much resonated. It pretty much suggested everything that teaching and education is all about. And it was Franklin Delano Roosevelt did say, happiness lies in the joy of achievement and the thrill of creative effort. And for me, that's true, not because of my professional achievements, but because of the personal achievements of the students of New York City schools, but particularly the students of Heritage. You guys have done a tremendous amount in your 3 years here at Heritage, in terms of whether it's in the classroom, your achievements in the classroom, whether it's been on the playing field, whether it has been on the stage. There's a great deal of talent here. And for me, whether I was a coach, a teacher, or in my current role, working primarily with teachers and principals, I get a great deal of joy and happiness out of the achievement of others. And I've always felt that my job is to help other people grow. And I truly believe that. And so anything I try to do is ultimately for the kids, even though I'm not with the students in the classrooms on a daily basis. So just think about your achievements right now. Think about the passion you currently have in what you're doing, and don't lose that. Because that's one thing I've seen, because I spent 20 years at Newark High School. Don't lose the passion and joy you have and the interest you have, because someone else might not like them. You will meet other people who have the same passions, because you will have the opportunities to do the things you love. Don't lose that. That's really, really important. Don't let someone else turn you off of something that you really enjoy doing. You kind of have to follow your heart and keep doing that. And as I said, I mentioned Mr. Fickus too, is it doesn't matter if I have a student in class, I take personal pride in what happens with them, whether they are a 7th grader, 8th grader, 9th grader, if they are a student of our district, I get great joy and find happiness in the accomplishments of others. And you know, in going to basketball games, in going to the concerts, in going to the STEM Fest, in going to robotics, it's really neat to see kids achieve. And I find a happiness in that, because we know that we're doing the right things for kids and providing what they need so they can do better. And I have a great deal of pride in what Mr. Fickus has accomplished. I truly do, and I try to tell them that. I tell people, former students, you know, if you see me, stop me and talk to me, because I really do want to hear how you're doing. Because I do think that's important for all of us to recognize the achievements of others. And as students, if you see your friends doing good things, tell them you did a good job. Because I know you want to hear it. Because you guys all do a great job every day in what you do. Don't lose that when you go to high school. That's sometimes I see that, you know, it's never too cool to care. So don't get caught up in that. Because you guys all do an awesome job. Follow your passion. Listen to others. That's really, really important to listen to others. And, you know, I listen to others. I listen to students. So if you see me, because I will walk around. I mean, I don't know if anyone remembers, I can't remember if it was an 8th grader. If it was an 8th grader, they're not going to be sitting here. This was last year, so it would have been last year's 8th grader or last year's 7th grader. While we were at STEM Fest competition, we saw a robotics display. And I was standing there, and I think Mr. Schultz may have been standing there, or Mrs. Hudson, I don't remember that, but the outcome was much more important for that. But some students said, wouldn't it be cool if we were able to do robotics? And I said, and so I thought about it, and so we put in robotics. But that's because students said that would be really neat to see. So I called the principals and said, would you be able to, would you have teachers who'd be willing to take this project on? And they said yes. So we put robotics into the middle schools, okay? Because of that same thing, we're going to continue robotics at the high school. We have other computer science courses at the high school. When we can do it, We will put in what you guys need, but you need to, don't lose your voice, that's my whole point. Share what you want to do. Because it's my job, and it's our job to make sure you have in place what you need to be successful in your future. It's our job to make sure that there are things that interest you so you keep focused on school. So share your ideas, never lose your voice. That's really important. Okay? And never lose pride in what you do. So just on a final note, I said it's about students. I have great pride in what we do as a district. I have great pride in your students. You've done a phenomenal job. We wish them luck in the future. So thank you, Mr. Pickus. I said I have great pride in what you do. You're doing a wonderful job. And to students, I'm going to be, you won't officially become the class of 2019 until your data is rolled over in the middle of July. But for now, I will say congratulations to the future graduating class of Newark High School, the class of 2019. Thank you.
Okay, at this time we have our 7th and 8th grade orchestra. We also have our band and choir. They're going to play one piece each. So I'm going to turn it over right now to Ms. Risky.
525,000 moments of fear.
Thank you very much to the students. Also, thank you to Mr. Auer, Ms. DeSimone, and Ms. Risky. Okay, next in the program tonight, we have our student messages. This is always a very, very neat thing to hear what the students have to say, their experiences and their memories of Heritage Middle School, where a lot of memories were made. Our 4 students that will be sharing their thoughts and feelings with us tonight are Terrence Hammonds, Destiny Hutton, Tamia Saunders, and Monica Wagner. Terrence Hammonds will lead us off at this time.
First, I just want to thank everybody for coming. And there's a lot more people than I really thought there was going to be. Today is a very special day for the class of 2019. Graduating from Heritage Middle School is going to be an honor forever in my heart. I want to thank all the teachers here today for helping my attitudes towards school. Without you guys, I'd be a big mess. I don't need help with that. I can tell you this, middle school is not the easiest thing to do. There's a lot of challenges, tests, homework. You got to do it to succeed. I just want to thank you one more time for helping me and getting through this middle school challenge. People say don't forget where you came from, and I won't forget where I came from. Heritage will always be in my heart. Thank you. OT!
Okay, next up will be Destiny Hutton.
The phrase "one team, one heartbeat" has taken a special place in my heart. This school means more to me than a lot of people could even begin to understand. Everyone here truly loves each other, no matter how hard it is sometimes. I'm going to miss the family likeness and sense of togetherness. When I first came to Heritage, it was big and scary, but everyone was kind and caring. And no matter what has happened to me through middle school, I've always had fellow Lions by my side to help me through it. I'm really going to miss Heritage. These 3 years have been the most memorable of my life. My teachers like Mr. Sereno, Mr. Fickus, Mr. Dunham, and Ms. Goying will always be true role models to me. They've impacted my life in such a big way, and I'll always look up to them. It makes me sad to leave Heritage, but I want to thank everyone for making these years the best of my life.
Tamia Saunders.
First time I heard OTOH or one team and heartbeat, I thought Mr. Sereno was crazy, so we worked with him. I was in 6th grade and had order and smarter. I always thought about the few words he said and the words that Mr. Fickus continues to remind us of each morning. Care about someone, appreciate them, and love them. I never knew what that meant until now. I'm used to love your fellow classmates, care if they need it, and if they are not at school that day, they know you're thinking about them. If there was fantastic and more challenging, the teachers taught us about adulthood and care. The challenges of the high school. Next year, we no longer be 180 students at the Heritage Middle School. We will meet with the new militaries. They are the class of 2019. Though the classes might be more challenging and the population larger, I'm sure if you remember the 10.5 system, we will be sure to be successful in life. I just want to say, Heritage Middle School staff and the friends I made along the way have taught me a lot. Thank you.
Our final student speaker is Ms. Monica Wagner.
In the 6th grade, when I moved to Newark, Heritage was the first to open their arms. The teachers made me feel welcome, if I was stuck on a problem at home. 3 years flew by, and I swear that my first story was like 5 years ago. My school members were not faith on my mind anytime soon.
During the previous span I lived here, I met some of my friends for life. I really think the words are coming. I can't do it.
Hey, I will read this for her. During the 3-year span I lived here, I met some of my friends for life. I learned things at Heritage, like having excellent character and common courtesy. I learned respect and to help people no matter what. I saw that we need to treat people well, even if they are different from us. This school gave me a fresh start from the time that I was in New York. I noticed something amazing, though, throughout my middle school years. I noticed that everyone stood out in their own ways and helped each other. No one felt left out, and there was something for everyone. People will always stand out in this school and will last in this school's memories for character and companionship. I will treasure my memories of Heritage. I can promise the teachers, the principal, the dean of students, and all the 8th grade student staff. We are the class of 2019, Heritage Middle School. Thank you. Okay, at this time, we have a special award presentation. The Archie Griffin Athletic Scholarship Award is handed out to one male and one female student each year that was involved in athletics and also displayed great character qualities. Our 8th grade winner this year, our female winner was Katie Shoeake. She was unable to be here tonight. However, our 8th grade male winner, I would like to call up Dylan Goodman. Dylan? Okay, at this time, the 8th grade staff members, myself, Mr. Blind, and all of our representatives up here will begin the process of calling up the students for the conferring of the certificates.
Jonathan Cross Valdez. Emma Kraus. Kayla Crothers. Zachary Culver. Draven Daniel. Aaliyah Davis. Nick Decker. Grace Decker. Allie Dillow. Leah Ellis. Mackenzie Everly. Josh Farmer. Adrian Figueroa. Justin Ruhart. Anthony Garcia. Randy Garth. Josiah Giffen. Samantha Gillespie. Jordan Gerard. Daniel Gibbons. Dylan Gooden. Tony Gooden. Darren Hale. Terrence Hammond. Samantha Hancock. Star Hart. Amanda Falls. Dalton Holloway. Brianna Boots. Chris Hoover. Destiny Ford. Destiny Hutton. Grace Johnson. Heidi John. Derek Killen. Abigail Kiner. Sierra LaCroix. Zane Lane. Heaven Lawson. Jamie Lamette. Alex Livingston. Devin Lloyd. Ashley Long. Lauren Loper. Isaac Luthi. Elise Major. Kyle Major. Madison Baines. Cody Barton. Leah Barton. Ray Martinez. Michael Massey. Brianna McAllister. Aiden McCoy. Clayton McCoy. Connor McCracken. Dylan McGuire. Sonny McGee. Ariciana Miller. Journey Milton. Reese Mitchell. Lily Moore. Amberlynn Moran. Trenton Murphy. Kaylin Music. Jaylyn Neighbor. Haley Nelson. Camden Keegan Offenberger. Austin Pack. Brianna Vegas. Zane Powers. Elijah Hugh. Tyler Rabb. Leah Randolph. Rebecca Gardner. Jade Reichenbach. Peyton Ryder. Adrian Reinhardt. Taylor Reinbach. Mariah Robinson. Albert Ross. Amir Royster. Joseph Ruton. Julia Rudder. Tamia Saunders. Caitlin Sawyer. David Scheid. Kaylee Schaefer. Chloe Schaefer. Evan Shipley. Alex Schoenbarger.
There it is, Vicki.
Tabitha Shorey. Katie Shoemake. Michaela Skinner. Logan Slayton. Nazrin Smith. Katie Steneker. Zoe Stevens. Xavier Stewart. Zachary Stewart. Raymond Street. Bailey Sutyak. Zachary Taylor. Vanessa Torres. Clayton Townsend. Trevin Trent. Monica Wagner. Joseph Walsh. Matthew Walsh. James Walters. Courtney Whaley. Adrian Wilcox. Danelle Gilroy. Jalen Williams. Tyler Wilson. Alexis Welch. Jacob Wolf. Jason Woods. And Trey Wright.
First of all, I would like to once again thank our students, and my message for this evening, it's a kind of a simple message, and very similar to Ms. Horgan. This message is directed strictly and solely at our students. As you go through life, you have different steps. The most important thing for me tonight is for not only just our students, but our parents too, that the next step of your life, and even a more important step than tonight, is 4 years from now, where you're going to be walking across a stage at White's Field, and this man is going to stand up right now and you're going to be shaking hands with the principal of Newark High School and getting your high school diploma from Mr. Tom Bowman. That is the goal that I want. Every student in this room, set that goal for yourself. Nothing would make any of your teachers, myself, district representatives, parents, nothing would make us happier than to see every kid that's sitting in a chair tonight graduate from high school. The statistics show us that doesn't necessarily happen. I can guarantee every kid in this room, if you put your mind to it, you can do it. You always have a home here, people to believe in you. If you ever need anything from any of the teachers here, myself, you're going through a rough time, you need help on your homework, you need to be able to get to the people that can help you. We don't want any of our kids, we don't want any of our kids to become a statistic. So high school graduation, that is a must, guys, it is a must. It's a gateway for all kind of opportunities, whether that be going to college or whether that be getting a 2-year degree. But graduate from high school, that is the next step. We're extremely proud of what you've done up to this point. You have been the leaders for this building all year. You've accepted that challenge. And without having a good group of 8th graders to lead this building, then our 6th and 7th graders don't fall in line and follow. And you guys have led by example. And it doesn't matter, and I've said this a couple times lately, it doesn't really matter. We can have the best teachers in the world, and we have a great staff of teachers here. We can have good secretaries, we can have good food service workers, we can have decent principals, we can have good deans of students. But if this school doesn't have great student leadership, and we don't have great kids, then we don't have a successful school. I appreciate you accepting that challenge of being the leaders from the bottom of my heart. But I caution you, the next 4 years of your life, things are going to get tougher. You're going to be faced with adversity. Classes are going to get harder. Social pressures, outside influences. But you have to stick to the plan. Set your goals high. You guys can do it. We obviously have a ton of parental support here tonight. You have parents in your corner, you have grandparents in your corner, you'll have Newark High School in your corner, you'll have Heritage Middle School in your corner. Do it for yourself. Congratulations for everything that you've done. I appreciate it, parents. Let's please give our students one more round of applause. At this time, our students will be exiting. It is very similar to the way they came in, so if you please remain seated and clap for our students as they exit. Thank you.
Good journey!
not in here.